Hey y'all, we're continuing with our Thanksgiving series. I'm making my dressing up, and I like to freeze my dressing. To me, it just gives it a little bit more flavor. I've done both, where I've fix it all up in one day and baked it, but I feel like it gives it a little bit more flavor. But what I have in this pan is 2 pounds of cornbread that I have crumbled up. And you have to get your hands in here and work it and crumble it all up. And then we'll add our other ingredients in just a few minutes. All right, so I have 2 stalks of celery chopped up and 1 whole large onion chopped up. Now, we like the flavor of the onions and celery, but we don't want to crunch it. So I boil my onions and celery until they get tender, and then I have a chicken broth in here, and when they get done, I add it all over to my cornbread for the dressing. Okay, I'm adding the rest of my ingredients for my cornbread. I have 5 slices of lightly toasted bread that I have toasted, and I'm adding it to my cornbread. All right, I'm adding a can of cream of chicken soup. And a can of cream of celery soup. These are my onions and celery that I boiled in my chicken broth. This is chicken broth, so I'm just adding that to my cornbread. And then I'm adding a 32-ounce box of chicken stock. Mixing it up, and then I'll see if I need to add more chicken broth, which I do. Okay, I'm adding probably about half to start off with here. Three eggs that are whipped up. Raw eggs. Then we'll mix that in there. And you see I have a potato masher. I just kind of mix it all around so it's all incorporated. Then I'm going to add some salt and pepper. Now you notice that I did not put sage, poultry seasoning, or anything like that. We do not like that. If you like it, put it in yours. We just do not like it. All right, I ended up adding 32 ounces plus half of a 32-ounce box of chicken stock. This is the consistency that I'm going for. It's kind of soupy, but it's not too soupy. And we're gonna bag it up. I'll put it in Ziploc bags and put it in the freezer until the day before, and I'll take it out. I'll thaw it, get it in my casserole dish, and top it with some pats of butter, and then I'll bake it in the oven Thanksgiving Day. Okay, so I'm gonna take out a little bit, and we're gonna cook it tonight for supper, just so we can see how it's gonna taste, which I know it's gonna be great, but also for y'all to see how I'm gonna top it with some butter, okay? And who doesn't like dressing anytime? To me, it's not just really for Thanksgiving. So we got it in our little casserole dish, and I top mine with little pats of butter all over the casserole dish. And then I'm gonna bake this at 375 for about 40 minutes, and then I'll look at it and see. It's a look thing for me. You don't want it jiggly like this. You want it kind of firm, but not jiggly, okay? So we'll check it out whenever it gets done, and I'll show you the consistency that I like on the top. So I have the rest of my cornbread dressing bagged up that it's gonna go in the freezer until the day before Thanksgiving, and I'll take it out and thaw it. And then the day of Thanksgiving, I will bake it in the oven. Dressing is ready. I've got me a little spoonful out. I'm gonna do a taste test. Now you can add, if you like chicken in your, shredded chicken in your dressing, you could do that also. I just don't put it in mine. But you can do turkey shredded turkey if you want to. But let's taste this and see how it is. It's hot. Perfect every time.